Hey guys! Welcome to another episode of Bedtime Stories with me. Today, I want to tell you a story about a woodcutter and his ex. So once upon a time, there was a new woodcutter and he recently got a job to cut down trees in a certain portion of the yard. And his boss told him to say that work really hard and I would compensate you well. So cut as many trees as you can. So the woodcutter went on into the jungle and took his axe, and as it was his first day, he very merrily chopped down several trees. And in the evening, he came back with 21 trees in total. And the boss was very impressed to say that, wow, for a new woodcutter, you are certainly really good in doing this. So keep up the good work. You know, I'll reward you better when you bring back more trees tomorrow. So the next day, the woodcutter felt very excited. He wanted to repeat his success again. So he went into the jungle again and started chopping with his axe. And evening came and they counted, oh, there's only 17 trees. So he felt a little bit disappointed. So he thought to himself, okay, maybe I'm a little bit tired today, a little bit slow. I'll try again tomorrow. So the next day came and he repeated the same process. He was trying really hard, to chop down more trees because he really wanted to impress his new boss. But again, he actually came back at sundown. He actually came back to his boss with fewer trees. This time he only cut 15 trees. So he was very disappointed. And his boss saw him looking very mellow and down. So his boss asked, so what's wrong? Why are you looking so sad? Then the new woodcutter said that, well, I'm trying my best to do this job. I did really well the first day, you were happy. The second day, I did moderately well despite me trying even harder. And today, I really tried harder than the first 2 days. And yet, I really didn't do as well as I thought I could. So I disappointed you, I'm sorry, and I don't know what's wrong. I don't know how to improve. And the boss said, well, you're a new woodcutter. Experienced woodcutter would tell you immediately what's wrong. When was the last time you sharpened your axe? So the new woodcutter said, well, never since I started the job, I did not sharpen my axe. So the boss said, well, your axe has been chopping so many trees. Up to today, there's about 50 trees already. So obviously something is wrong with the axe and you need to take time to sharpen the axe in order to be able to cut down more trees. So then the new woodcutter actually knew that, oh, that's the trade secret where you need to sharpen your axe every few trees that you cut in order to keep it sharp and to be productive. So the moral of the story, my friends, is very applicable to how we learn these days. While we learn from tertiary education, we went on to university and all that, we need to constantly sharpen our skills and we need to sharpen our knowledge every other year or as frequent as we can, because we need to keep up with the current trend. We need to ensure that our minds are still focused, are as productive as possible. Otherwise, it would be like this woodcutter with a blunt axe. He may be trying his best all the time. He may be trying even harder than the previous day, trying to chop down more trees. But because his axe was blunt, he actually wasted a lot of effort. So this is a reflection for us, my friends. Are you still continuously learning? Are you continuously growing, picking up new skills, getting new knowledge? Are you doing something that can improve yourself year after year? We can improve ourselves through things like reading, watching beneficial materials such as TED Talks, discussing with people on intellectual topics, not just gossiping, but discussing on important topics, be able to accept views from opposition parties, be able to hold the tension from other parties, although people disagree with you, and try to find and understand their point of view. So all these are efforts towards how we can sharpen our own axe and ensure that we're not just wasting our effort, being futile, trying so hard to cut down the trees, but actually it's just effort wasted because our axe is not sharp. So I'll leave you at that, my friends, to reflect. How are you sharpening your axe today? Okay? So as always, we will end an episode of Bedtime Stories with me with a gratitude exercise. So think about a moment today that made you feel truly grateful. And think about the people surrounding that moment. Could be family, could be your friends, could be someone virtual. It can even be your pets. My pets always make me feel really grateful. 3 tiny chihuahuas. So then say thanks, because for all the things that happened today, some of the things may have gone wrong. You will always have that one moment to be grateful for. I'll see you again in another episode of Bedtime Stories with me. Bye bye.